Hey guys and gals, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe if you already haven't. Also, make sure you turn on your notifications on your subscriptions so you see our new content when we post it. Thanks for subscribing.
Hi guys, welcome to MTG Dungeon. Thanks for tuning in to our channel. We wanted to let you know that our local store, our LGS, Play Live Nation, is hosting a PPTQ here in Yakima, Washington on September 23rd. The format is modern. Registration is $25. Registration for decks and sign-up tournament starts at 11 a.m., then the tournament starts at noon. We hope to see you guys there.
Yep.
Where can you find us?
I say if you want to follow us on Twitter, Twitch, or Instagram, we'll have the links posted down below. And if you haven't already liked and subscribed to our channel, go ahead and do that. And remember to turn on notifications so you see when we post new content. Enjoy the match, guys.
Bye. Howdy, y'all. Welcome to MTG Dungeon. Ben here, and we got this guy, Warden.
Oh, man. All right. What, did you just travel down to Texas and come back real quick?
Sure, why not?
All right.
I got the horns for it.
You got to stop using those portals, man.
I got the horns for it. Ah! All right, so we got a super exciting match. I think.
You think?
I hope.
Okay.
We have ourselves a red prison deck, and then we have ourselves Skred Red. I don't know if this is the updated version of Skred Red with dragons.
I believe it is.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
So both players, I believe, are mainboarding Blood Moon.
Yes.
And I'm also willing to bet that Skred Red is the one that's most affected by this.
Probably.
Because scrying sheets.
Yes. And I believe on this one they're actually going low roll.
Low roll?
Yeah, they're changing it up.
I am not surprised to hear that.
Alright, 6.
Our Skred Red player, from what I remember, does prefer low roll. I don't actually know what the win conditions of the mono red prison deck are. Do you know what they are?
I think it's almost the same as Skred Red is Chandra's, dragons. I think that's it. I think it's Chandra and the dragon from Theros that has the monstrosity. I can't think of the name.
Stormbreath Dragon?
Stormbreath Dragon, Pro White, and then Chandra's and probably some other things.
So then why wouldn't they just be the Skred deck?
Because I think they're also playing chalices.
Mm-hmm.
Which in the current meta seems fine because turn 1 pitch monkey chalice on 1 against Bridgevine is really, really good, or Burn is really, really good, especially in game 1. It's like, all right, I'm gonna take away pretty much most of your turn 1 plays. I think the only thing you can really do as a Burn player on turn 1 is suspend Rift Bolt at that point.
Yes.
So it's and then turn 2, you're like, cool, and we'll just try and go from there. The prison deck also plays the Cavern that gets the luck counter.
Oh, Gemstone?
Gemstone Cavern, thank you.
Cavern?
They play that just because, they want to try and chalice you out of the game. Yeah. But we're gonna take a quick moment and celebrate something. Stellar level 4!
Yay! We did it.
Yeah. Our TCG online store, we are now level 4, so yay! Thanks to everyone who's bought from our store.
Mucho appreciated. Because that's how you say that, right? Alright. So we got 4 mountains and 3 spells. 6 mountains? 5 mountains?
4 mountains for sure. And a Thunder Break. So
Snap Keep. No. He disagrees.
I think if you don't know what you're up against, I don't think it's a hand you can keep. You want some early game interaction, because if it's Burn or any form of a Zoo deck and you don't have anything to do until turn 4, you're just dead.
No balls. No balls. It's yes, I agree. That's why the hand went away. It had no cojones.
Right.
It was scared.
So what were you telling me? You like to keep hands with big cojones?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
That seems a little better. I mean, there's a Draconic Roar in it. I mean,
We have a reader!
of your own deck. So it looks like Bolt Draconic Roar, especially in the dark. This seems like a fine keep.
Alright, so it looks like we have Snow-Covered Mountain.
Yep.
Alright, Snow-Covered Mountain Mirror.
Oh, man. I don't think they know what each other is on right now.
Probably not even close to an idea.
This might just be two Skred Reds against each other.
I thought it was the prison deck.
I mean, it might be. But I'm like looking at his hand, I'm like, oh, man.
I guess we'll unfold and see how wrong I was in the intro.
I mean, I think you're right. That's a Ballista.
Yep.
On one.
That seems pretty fine.
It does. Do I want to waste this Draconic Roar with no value on a Ballista? Oh, he does. He does have a dragon.
Yeah. Might as well give him the option.
So, he'll Ballista him for one, and he will not take the damage from Draconic Roar. Because the creature's not there.
I think that's what he's clarifying right now.
Yeah, I think that's what they are double checking right now. And because Draconic Roar has the first text of targeting the creature, if the creature's no longer there, you don't get a secondary effect either. It's kind of like Searing Blaze, I think.
Okay.
Blood Moon.
Yeah! Get him! Get him!
I mean, you turn off your own scrying sheets, and maybe they're. I mean, I guess you do make their Gemstone Caverns mountains. Suck it, Gemstone Caverns.
Yes.
Blood Moon and back. Oh.
I don't know what I'm looking at.
I don't know what that is either. They'll probably be able to tell us in chat what is. Oh, yeah. It's like, whoa. All right.
Well, he already knew that was there.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah, he's not giving any extra information. Oh, I'm trying to think what costs 3 in that deck. Oh, man. They'll tell us in the comments. Pitch Monkey.
For Chandra.
Ooh. So, you know he has a Glorybringer in hand. Do you just take the... No, he's just going to hit him for 2.
Desperate Ritual.
Yeah, so I think you are correct. This is definitely the prison deck. Oh, and a Chandra of their own.
Yeah, I think you just uptick Chandra anyway to 5, but having it at 5 makes it so he has to attack with both of his dragons on this turn in order to get rid of the Chandra. Assuming the artifact that he played doesn't do anything to stop attacks.
Yeah,
I honestly don't know what that is.
Either. And they were clarifying with the new rules if Chandra can redirect damage to Planeswalkers, and she can't because she says each opponent. If she said target opponent, then yes, she could. For the errata. But because it's each, it is not technically a target. It's just a widespread effect. You cannot redirect the damage.
Okay. Well, at least he has the bolt if he wants to finish off the opposing Chandra.
Yeah, and I think that's definitely the plan.
Goes to 1. Are we going to see that bolt?
Yes,
we are. Seems pretty good.
Yep. Especially because, next turn you're going to follow up to hit for 8 with your creatures and then 10 with the uptick on Chandra. So you put your opponent in a not great position.
I think he's reading his Slag Storm to see if he can deal damage to the Planeswalker.
And unfortunately he can't, because it says each player.
Yeah.
And it's a fair question.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because Wizards wasn't, when they first announced it, they weren't very clear about some things, and so there was a lot of questions. And then eventually we got to the point of if it just says each or all players, or each opponent takes whatever, then you can't redirect. If it specifically has a target of a player, then you can redirect to a Planeswalker. It's the easiest way to simplify it.
Okay. Yeah, alright. So we got a plus effect on Chandra,
I mean, I think it's
exiling
fine.
a basic mountain of the snow-covered variety.
It's definitely fine main phase 1, 'cause if you hit a dragon off the top, you might as well not lose value off of it.
Okay,
Yep.
coming in for 8. It's pretty backbreaking.
Yep. Hey, Pitch Monkey! So, what... a second one of... Oh, it's an ensnaring bridge. Oh no, but it has 4 cards in hand. Oh no.
Darn.
Right? It's like one less card and he'd be alive. He has a Pitch Monkey.
Ooh,
So-
baby.
Right? So, Declaration of Combat, pitch the monkey down to 3. Wow, I love it.
Get him.
Combat tricks aplenty. Oh man, that Chandra is about to ultimate though. Put him down to 6.
What is that ensnaring bridge from? The one on the bottom.
I think it might be from the new set.
Which new set?
Wow. Okay, this is all. All right, sure. I'm pretty sure that the Chandra ultimate is just going to end up killing him. Oh, his 3 land?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh, should have ulted and then just drawn it next turn and gotten a couple more. Oh man.
Well, you could argue to actually cast the Chandra and just plus again.
Yeah, but then you only have 1 mana at that time available. Well, you could put 2 down, but
Does the deck run any other deserts for Ramonap runes?
I don't think so. Oh, let's just see all of the ensnaring bridges. Like, in case you had any artifact destruction other than Shatter Spree. Or Shatter Spree or Shatter Storm. Like, alright.
Or by force.
Alright. Sarkin. Okay.
Alright.
And then deal you 5. Okay.
That'll get you a
Yeah.
concession there.
Wow.
Oh,
All right.
That was
So-
kind of interesting.
So, I mean, obviously in this matchup, both Blood Moons stay in.
I mean, you gotta get spells out of your hand for ensnaring bridge.
Oh, man.
Oh, is that...
No, so
Is that-
I don't know what that artifact was that he played.
No. Or that he played?
The first one that he played, because I think he's bringing in the 4th ensnaring bridge.
The first artifact looked like... I think it's called Silver Amulet.
Maybe.
That's what it looked like to me.
I don't know.
It's got Torpor Orbs. I like Torpor Orb a lot. I don't think I bring it in this matchup, but I just like the card.
Yeah. Torpor Orb says Snapcaster now.
Mm-hmm.
You are now an Ambush Viper. Oh yeah, so obviously like Blood Moons come out. I'm not sure what else you take out as a Skred Red player.
I don't know what creatures you're scared of, but do you want the Angers?
I mean, that's the thing, right? You didn't get to see a whole lot of his deck. I mean, you did see Ballistas, so I guess Ballista is a thing that you maybe want to keep angering, because it's not going to affect any of your creatures, because all of yours are typically 4 power or better. And I mean, we didn't see much of the Prison's deck, minus the Ensnaring Bridges and a Chandra and some Pitch Monkeys.
Saw Desperate Ritual.
Yeah. And I like that play, those. Oh, I have 4 cards in hand. It'd be a shame if a Pitch Monkey for no value said no. Great.
That was pretty sweet.
So I was like, why is it just Scoop here? And I was like, that's why. That's amazing.
He's got tricks.
I think I'm going for the Prison deck because it feels more like a blue deck.
So if you're playing the Prison deck and you just want to sit back on Ensnaring Bridges, do you think you should be playing Sulfuric Vortex?
I don't think Sulfuric Vortex is modern legal.
It's in 10th edition, I believe.
I don't think it is.
No?
Alright,
Well, if it's modern legal, let's say.
yeah.
Do you think you would be playing that in Prison?
I mean, in the Prison one, Yes, because typically you can have the bolts and additional damage things to put your opponent farther down in life than you are.
We're checking to see how wrong I am. Probably a good amount.
Nope. Let's say Scourge, and then it's been in Conspiracy, Eternal Masters, Vintage Masters, and Dual Decks.
Alright. Fine. Not playing cool cards in Modern.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I like Vintage Masters. I'm like, yeah, we didn't get that, guys. that's a Magic Online thing. Rude. That's great. It's great that Wizards can't print a Vintage Master set because everything's on the reserve list.
Here. I was having a discussion with a friend of mine earlier today about about Legacy as a format.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about, or he was saying that it was a dying format because of the reserve list. Like, he thinks that that's going to be the death of Legacy, and that retooling, kind of doing what they did with Extended, is Extended went away and then they reformatted a new format.
Yeah, which is
called Modern, and
yeah.
It was super successful. And his claim is that that in order to revitalize Legacy, you could do a no restricted list Legacy format.
So no reserve list.
Or no reserve list. Yeah.
I can see that. So
that way, you can still do a lot of cool stuff, but like the seriously broken stuff that you're doing is kind of like reserved for the vintage format.
Yeah.
And then you can more support the non-reserve list Legacy as a format, just to make it more accessible.
Right. So I personally, I think, would disagree that Legacy is a dying format. I don't think it's... I think it's gaining as many players as it's losing. And it's just because of the fact of, like, because of the last Eternal Masters, the quote-unquote cheap deck to get into is Death and Taxes.
Mm-hmm.
And so with the reprints that Wizards put out, like Death and Taxes is pretty cheap to get into. The Death Shadow deck that's been doing really well. You actually don't need like Underground Seas. I think at that deck you probably actually prefer like Watery Graves because it deals damage to you, puts you down farther. And then things like
Wait, let's get back to the game. All right, so we had a pre-game declaration, Gemstone Cavern, get a mountain, or get a red mana.
I don't think he. I think he just played it.
Oh.
Pitched the monkey, played a ritual, got a Goblin Goblin Master, hit him for 1. Because he's on the play.
Okay.
Still
do
pretty
you
good.
have to be on the draw for the luck counter? Okay. That's pretty savage.
It's pretty good.
That's a good way to get cards out of your hand.
Scavenger Ground. Okay, he plays additional deserts for the runes.
Is that a Teamer Battle Rage?
I mean, it could be. Pitch Monkey. No, it's the Nahiri's Wrath?
Is it?
Yeah. Oh. Draconic Roar, revealing a Dargon. That poor token.
Man, it's not very often you see that kind of stuff happen on turn 1.
No.
That was pretty cool.
So it looks like I'd say an Astarian Bridge in hand and a Pitch Monkey. I don't think he wants to use the Pitch Monkey for the Astarian Bridge. There's no clock on the board. So I think you're just trying to top draw land is fine. Oh no. Skred player only has 2 land as well.
Alright, so we're just going to be looking at each other for a little bit.
This is great.
The prison deck's doing what it wants. It's making it so his opponent doesn't play spells.
Ooh, Cavern.
Oh no, it's got the mana advantage. Naming probably apes.
Definitely. Oh, there's a red source. I think... Is he going to hardcast? Yeah, he's going to hardcast Pitch Monkey.
You got to win somehow.
I mean, yeah. It's Skred. Oh.
Good job, monkey.
I think I would have probably played like a bridge and kept the monkey in case. But here's a bridge again. All right, it's like you go ahead and get that 4th mana. You go ahead and play that Thunder Break, and I will giggle at you. Oh, a braid. Ooh.
Hey, it's pretty clutch.
That's pretty good. Oh, but still no land. An additional bridge.
Have another abrade, son. Ugh.
I'm left like smash smithereens. Like, all right, close enough. Oh no.
Doesn't have it. Well, he also doesn't have anything to attack with at the moment, so it's not too big of a deal.
Yeah, right. Like, there's no pressure, so an additional bridge because reasons.
Makes Shattering Spree a little better.
Yeah.
Setting up for 2-for-1s.
Yep.
Let's see if that happens. What are we doing? Okay, Ballista on 2. Seems good.
Seems fun. It's Skred, so you pay for a mana, opponent discards a card and takes 2. That was fun.
Yep, might as well keep the dudes off the board.
Yep. When you have a fistful of removal.
So prison deck's sitting exactly where they want to until the artifacts get destroyed.
Yeah. Hey, a 5th land.
All right, so I imagine Stormbreath is going to come down.
Stormbreath or Glorybringer, one or the other. Boo! How dare you put lands in front? Oh, still on 4 cards in hand, unfortunately. Oh,
okay, so that seems pretty good.
Yeah.
5 cards in hand.
Yeah, that's an Eidolon, but I mean, he has a Glorybringer on board. I don't think that
What's
really.
that back card? Is that a land?
I think it's another Cavern, but I think Cavern might be legendary.
Probably right. Oh, is that the Nahiri?
Oh no, that's the Chandra one from Eldritch Shadows over Innistrad, or Eldritch Moon, one of the two, with the Escalate.
Oh yeah, Collective Brutality. No, not Collective.
It's like
Chandra's Defiance. Is that what it's called?
Something like that, yeah. So I think he chose like to deal 4 damage and 3 to him. So it's not a legendary land. Oh, it is. Okay, so it is a legendary land. Okay. That way he goes down to 3 cards, which I think is fine.
That's where you want to be.
Yeah, he's like, all right.
You don't want to get hit with more Glorybringers.
Or Stormbreath Dragons, or or a number of things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think until you're at a point where you can monstrous your Stormbreath for more damage, you don't really want to be playing it so you can protect it.
Yeah. I think Eidolon's fine here, because I mean, if your opponent has a removal spell, it's going to cost him.
Mm-hmm.
And also put you to 2 cards, I think, which I think is fine as well. And if he can get his opponent down to 4, he can just double ruins him. The monstrosity is 7 on the Stormbreath Dragon?
Yes.
Okay.
So next, I could see just playing that is justified here.
Yeah, because if you top draw a land, you can just monstrosity and make him take, we'll say, 2 damage. Or I guess if you can time it right, like during his draw step, like 3 damage, which is also nice.
Mm-hmm.
But yep, I think he agrees with us. Yeah, tap the Cavern.
You don't want it to get countered by free cards.
I mean, I guess. I'm trying to figure out what the prison deck player has in hand.
He has an Abrade.
Okay.
It's a full art Abrade.
And
A Blasphemous Act? Anger of the Gods?
things that make you take damage from Eidolon.
Blasphemous Act costs like 13.
Oh, I mean, it's a little less. Alright, so Roar.
Revealing another Glorybringer. He's trying to bring all the glory.
You control dragons, so you actually don't have to reveal. I don't know if he knows that or not.
Oh. Well, either way, right?
Yep.
Oh, we got the shattering
oh,
spree.
no.
The blowout.
Oh no.
That is pretty good.
He has.
I think that actually is Blasphemous Act.
Okay. Yep. All right.
All right, we got the handshake.
Yep.
So
Skred in 2.